Hello everyone, I'm Sam Crypto, and today I'll be talking about the five trading setups that I'm looking at. So just a disclaimer, that this is not financial advice and everything here is just for education purpose. And with that out of the way, let's head over to my first trade, Cake. So Cake has been holding support over here and simply ranging within this area here. As we go down to the 1 hour time frame, you can see that the Cake is in the accumulation phase and it just broken up. So I would like to trade a pullback, and as you can see from the 1 hour time frame, the MACD is crossing down. So what I would like to see is the MACD crossing down and cross up again, and I would also like to see that the 4 hour MACD is also po- positive as well. And if these two criteria happen, I will then go long on kick. I'll place a stop loss below the lows of this candle, and which is at 11.835, and I'll take my profit at the white line here at 14.6675 and at 16.9775, which is confluent with the 200-day moving average as resistance, and also the resistance line over here. And Pancake Swap is also a good coin to buy a spot and stake it on Pancake Swap. It should yield you a 68% APY. So I'll go do to look at the option if I'm interested. Now I'll be talking about my next coin, Cardano. So ADA has been holding strong support at this line over here. And this line is also confluent with the long-term trend line as seen from the chart. So this long-term trend line has been drawn since 13 March of 2020. So all these factors make this support even stronger. And ADA has reacted it positively to here, as you can see, it has bounced off from this line. Now we go down to the 1 hour stage time frame. You can see that ADA is in the accumulation phase and it broke out of the range and is now retesting the support, the white line over here. It is trying to break the 4 hour 200 moving average as resistance, and it seems to have successfully done so. And there's also a crossover where 20 MA crossed the 200 moving average. So now, for my entry to occur, I would like to see the MACD crossover back to the positives again. And then I will then take a long. So I'll place a stop loss below the ATR trading stop loss, which is at 1.363, and my take profit will be 1.793, which is confluent with the 200-day moving average and also the resistance line over here. Now, moving on, will be Story J. So as you can see from Story J, it was in the accumulation phase, and after it has broken out, but then it's just now ranging between this area over here. So right now, it just broke out again. However, what I don't like is that for the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame, the ADX is at 24.39, which is below 25. So I will keep a close look at this. And if the ADX goes below above 24.39 and I mean above 25, and the MACD cross is still positive, then I will go long for Story J, and then I'll place a stop loss below the low of this candle, which is at 1.8695, and then my take profit will be at 2.803. Next will be Cello. So Cello, I'll be looking for Cello to break out of this range and trade a breakout here. And this line has been a strong resistance point for Cello in the past. So now I'll just simply, after a breakout, I'll just simply take a trade, and then my stop loss will just be 1 8 here below this low of the candle, which is at 4.9275. Now moving on with our last coin to look at, which is Kusama. So Kusama, as you can see in the daily time frame, has reacted perfectly off the daily trend line. So it's just break out of the daily support and just trying to pull back to here to hold as support for further confirmation. So for this, it's quite simple. I'll simply trade the pullback. Now, I set my buy limit at 314, which is above the 200-day moving average of 313.17. And then my stop loss will be 1 here below the 20 moving average for 4 hour, which is at 289.07. And my TP will be at 400.07. And this will be the five, in summarize, this will be the 5 trades I'll be looking at. And I will either take profit at the take profit line, or I will simply show it using ATR trailing stop loss or moving average, whichever one that is more suitable for the case at hand. And with that, I end my five points that I'm looking at. And if you want to learn more, and if you like the content, please follow and like me, and so that you'll be notified for the time sensitive content I'll be publishing up. With that, thank you for your time.